All right, and we're back. And now I bet your parents are going to love this because we're going to be working with how they did math. We're going to be using something we call the traditional algorithm. It's something I use too. All this cool stuff that we're learning right now is stuff that I wasn't able to learn. But now what we're going to do is we're going to apply what we've been learning to what I actually learned. And you guys are going to understand it a whole lot more than I did before I started when I was starting to learn it. So it's not going to be exactly like how your parents did math just yet, but we're getting there. All right. So our objective for this lesson is to relate addition. Whoa, wait, that's so weird. I don't know how that happened. Relate addition, not two T's, just one T, using manipulatives to a written vertical method. All right, so I'm going to draw or write a math equation. So we have 26 plus 17. 26 plus 17. So we're going to draw that chart we've been drawing. So we have our tens and our ones. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you what this looks like with a vertical format. Vertical means up and down. So we have 26 and we're going to have the 17 right under it. So let's go ahead and work how we worked last time with 26 plus 17. How many tens are in 26? I almost said the answer. How many tens are in 26? Two. One, two. How many ones are in 26? Six. One, two, three, four, five, six. All right, now we got to try the other side. How many tens are in 17? One. We'll put that one right here. And how many ones are in 17? Seven. One, two, three, four, five, six, and seven. So, do we have enough ones to make a 10? I would think so. Look, we can make over 1.5 number bonds or 10 frames. So we have six here. So we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to move those over here and we're going to get another one. So let's go ahead and look. How many did we have left? 1, 2, 3. And how many did we start with? Well, if this is 10, 10 plus 3 is 13. So I'm going to put a 3 here because there's 3 ones left. Notice the 6 plus 7 equals 3. But you're probably like, Mr. Cannon, 6 plus 7 equals more than 3, right? I'm not crazy. I'm like, no, you're not crazy. But there's only 3 in the ones place after we move the 10. But we're not going to just leave that one away. We're going to also put it in the problem. So as you see, I put a 1 here. I put a 1 here for the one that we needed, okay? So we'll have that for later. Now let's look at the other one. So how many tens do we have? Well, we have 1 10, 2 10, 3 tens, and 4 tens. So we have 4 tens. So I'm going to put a 4 right here. Now, as you may or may not have noticed, let's go ahead and look. So I have my 6 plus 7, which is 13. So I put the 3 here, but I also have the 1 here because I needed to keep that 1. So and then let's look at what we have now. So we have 2 plus 1 plus 1. So we have 2 plus 1, which is 3, plus 1, which is 4. Does this check out? Does this look like the correct answer? Yeah, it is. All right, let's look at another one that's a little harder. So we're going to have 26 plus 67. So don't forget your tens and your ones chart. So how many tens are in 26? 2, 1, 2. How many ones are in 26? Well, we have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. How many tens are in 67? We have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. How many ones do we have in 67? We have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, do we have more than 10 ones? Or do we have equal to or more than 10 ones? We do. So we have 6 here. And if we have the additional 4, that makes 10. 6 plus 4 is 10. So I'm going to add another dot here. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and draw 26 plus 67 in the vertical form. So what is 6 plus 7? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold up. Hold up. We reached a 10. Let's add a little 1 right there. Forget about that 10 for a moment. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to put that 3 here. All right, the reason why we forgot about that 1, didn't think about it, is because we needed to include it here. All right, cool. Let's look at the next part. So with our tens, we have 1 10, 2 tens, 3, 4, 5 tens, 6 tens, 7 tens, 8 tens, 9 tens. 9 tens. So we get 93. And you can check your work to make sure it's right. So 6 plus 7 makes 13. 2 plus 6 is 8 plus 1, which is 9. And then I got a cool little equation on the board as well. Now, what I want you to do is you're going to answer this question, okay? And you're going to answer it. If you're answering in your notebook, you're going to draw a square around it. If you're answering in your seesaw, you're going to draw it with a purple pencil. And the question I'm going to ask you isn't even related to math. And if you want to, you can record your answer too. My question is, who interrupted Mr. Cannon in the beginning of the lesson? Who interrupted Mr. Cannon at the start of the lesson? All right, if you don't remember, you got to go back. I'm asking this question because everybody can answer it if you watch the whole video. All right, scholars, I will talk to you later and enjoy math lesson 2 and then whichever videos you haven't watched yet. Remember, my videos are less time than the average YouTube video. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hey, scholars, welcome back. We're going to be looking at our second math lesson for the week, which is going to be focusing on addition. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and we'll go ahead and work on this together. Okay. All right. And since I'm at the house, Mr. Sleepy may come up and say, hey. If he does, we'll give him a warm applause. Okay. So Sorry, that was my fiance, but we were going to get back to what we were doing. All right, so we're going to use manipulatives to represent the composition of 10 ones as 110 with 2-digit addends. So I want to look at something like 4 plus 9. 4 plus 9. So we're going to do something that's kind of like place value, but it's not really. So we're going to make a tens chart, and we're going to make a ones chart. So let's start with 4. Well, if we start with 4, how many ones does 4 have? It has 4. So I'm going to draw 4 in the ones place. And after we have that 4 in the ones place, we're going to now focus on the second number, which is this 9, which I will draw in red just to show which ones are which. So I'm going to draw 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Notice I'm using the 10 frame style. 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, very good. Now, how many ones do we have here? Do we have more than 10? Well, if we have more than 10, we should probably move 10 of those to the other side. So I'm going to count up 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You don't have to take the first 10. You can count whichever ones you want. I just find it easier to do it like this. Now I'm going to move that over, and we get a new 10. Okay. So now that I exchanged 10 of my black and red chips for a 10, we don't need them anymore. So we're going to cross them out. So let's go ahead and count how much we have left now. We have 10, 11, 12, and 13. All right, so that was that one. Now we're gonna do one that's a little harder, okay? We're gonna work on 34 plus 49. So we're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna make my tens chart, and I'm gonna make my ones chart. Let's look at 34. How many tens are in 34? Well, there's 3 tens, which I'm gonna show in black. 1, 2, 3. How many ones do you have in 34? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. So that was 34, which I did in black. And now in red, I'm going to draw 49. How many tens are in 49? 4 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many ones do we have? This time we have the most we can get without going to the tens. We have 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Do we have more than 9 ones in our ones column? Do we have 10? Well, if we have 10, now what we need to do is we need to move 10 of them to the other side. We need to move it to the 10 side so it counts as a tens chip, because you can't have more than 10 ones and have a number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to move these over, and it's going to make another 10. Let's go ahead and count together, okay? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83. So we get 83. See, it's not too bad. We're going to do some in class too, so don't worry, but we have 83 there. All right, let's see what we do next. Okay, we're gonna do a couple more, and then we're gonna do one more, then we're gonna look at a little word problem. All right, 21 plus 9. 21 plus 9. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to draw my tens column and my ones column, and I'm going to get 21 plus 9. So how many tens are in 21? 2. 1, 2. And how many ones are in 21? 1. So we're going to count 1. All right. Now let's go ahead and draw 9 in red. How many tens are in 9? 0. 0 tens are in 9. How many ones are in 9? 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now, do we have 10 or more ones in the ones place? Let's check. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we can move this 10 over here, and then we get 30. All right, perfect. Notice how we have 0 ones now, so we get that 30. So 21 plus 9 equals 30. Okay. So actually, I decided I'm going to do this word problem in class because I think word problems should be done in class where we can have a discussion about them. All right. So I know there wasn't any written question for this one, but there is going to be for next one. So make sure you stay tuned for that part. All right. See you in just a second. Bye.